Welcome back, State of Decay 2 survivors. This is Congrex's Prime coming at you with another Undead Lab stream highlights. 2/1/2021 update 24, and this is going to be a loaded one, guys. I'm going to try to make this as quickly as possible. We do have a lot of ground to cover, so I'm going to start hitting the snippets of this particular stream, since this is why you guys come see these videos, just for me to give you the shortest possible version of all the information that was available on the stream. So the very first thing that we're going to talk about is going to be the Echo Series weapons, the Trumbull Valley pack. It will be coming out in update 24. As we all expected, we were going to get a new bounty weapon pack, and that's what it's going to be, the one we're going to get. And to be quite honest with you guys, it's probably one of the best weapons in State of Decay 2. Recommend you get every single one of them, because they all have their special uses, and they're all really good. They're all solid weapons. Probably the best bounty pack we have, next to the Stay Frosty pack being close second, almost tied for first with it as well in terms of weapons. So we're gonna have two of the best bounty broker weapons available to us within the same time frame. So I take advantage of that, guys. According to Undead Labs, this will be the last bounty update that they're gonna do. From this point on, they're going to extend their updates to maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe even 4 months. They didn't give us an exact date when the next big update's going to happen. From this point on forward, on a monthly basis, the bounties are going to be cycled out. So keep an eye on the bounty broker. It's going to tell you what the next bounty set of weapons that are going to come out, the bounty pack. So stay tuned for that, guys. Next thing we're going to talk about is going to be the big changes that are going to happen here in this particular update. Now, this update doesn't bring any new, any content in terms of content to the game that we have already not seen. But what it does bring is going to be some changes and some fixes that they're going to do. Primarily, it's going to be spawning of bloaters, zombies spawning at your feet when you're driving a car, which happens all the darn time. So every time you drive a car, a damn bloater will disappear from underneath you, or it'll be underneath your car when you start and it'll hit you. Apparently that's not going to happen anymore. They did some kind of fixing where they don't permit zombies to spawn out in front of you, so you're going to be able to drive your car in lethal zone specifically, where you really have to worry about that, and it's not cute when you step over a bloater. So according to the game devs, they have narrowed down what the problem was, and we shouldn't run into that anymore. The other thing they have also changed are the actual Cleo weapon attachments. So the tumbler and the accelerator are both going to be bumped up. Now those weapon attachments still do what they do. One splits bullets, and the other one, kind of makes everything into like a small little shotgun. All weapons basically. And it also, increased dismemberment. And what they've done, and the other one actually does the same exact thing. The accelerator always hit more impact, but it was never better than the advanced weapon break. So what they're doing now is they're bumping it up. I don't know if they're gonna make it as good or maybe better than the advanced weapon break. I guess we'll find that out when update 24 comes out, because when the question was asked to Jeffrey Card, he couldn't give an answer on the stream. But I figured I'd let you guys know about that, and maybe something to look forward to from the Daybreak Cleo vendor. Now, for the biggest change of them all is actually being able to recruit survivors with influence. Now, before, you guys remember, whenever you wanted to recruit anybody, you had to become allied with that particular enclave, or you have to find a particular lucky help me quest, and you'll do that quest, and there's a chance that they will give you some kind of supplies, or they will offer themselves to join your community. And those were the only really ways that you can actually bring people into your community. The new system that they brought in now with update 24 that's coming down the pipe, you'll be able to recruit them. As long as they're not hostile to you, you'll be able to recruit them. Now, there's going to be an influence cost to you if you say neutral to that particular enclave and say, I want you right now because you have something I really, really want, or a skill, and you want to advance the game. It'll cost you 1,500 influence. If you're friendly with that enclave, then I think it's 750, and then after that, if you're allied with them, it's no cost. So that has not changed. It will dissolve your enclave. So if you have some kind of bonus that you have with that enclave and you want to keep that bonus, it'll dissolve it either way. So I've just given you guys a heads up that you can recruit whenever, but it's also going to dissolve the enclave. So just keep that in mind when you do that, guys. Is this good? I think it's a decent change. I think it'll change the tempo of the game, because sometimes you're at the mercy of the game's RNG. And what'll happen is that you're waiting for a mission for that particular enclave to happen, and it doesn't happen. And sometimes it happens like in 15 minutes. Sometimes it takes like 3 hours for you to get that next mission to become ally. Now you can bypass that. You can say, hey, I want to move to this base. I want to move today. I don't want to wait, 3 hours or 4 or 5 days in game to do it. I'm able to do it at will, which I think changes the tempo of the game in that respect. So I think it's a welcome change. I think I'm going to enjoy that. I like to always move to like medium-sized bases. I'm not a big base guy, and I'm also not a person that likes to sit with like minimum survivors. So do I like this change? Of course, I like this change. Last to cover on the list, guys, is going to be Xbox console players are going to now have the accessibility to be able to use a mouse and keyboard to play State of Decay 2 on your Xbox console. So if you ever wanted to try State of Decay on mouse and keyboard and you're a console player, now you can. Well, guys, this will conclude my Undead Lab stream outline highlights video for update 24. I want to thank you guys so much for all your support. Don't forget, if you are excited for something or just have something to say about this particular video that I might have missed, don't forget to leave a comment below. Let me know what's up. I also want to give you guys a quick heads up that this Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time to about 3 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be streaming State of Decay 2. We will be playing Lethal Zone with Bundy Games and Necrocious, aka Tino, aka Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yow! So if you guys are interested, come on by. We'll be streaming on YouTube. Thank you so much for your support. Like, love, and peace. Congrexes. Checking out.